When we say something is morally wrong, what are we saying? I think such and such a behavior is wrong. Are you saying like I it's my personal preference that it's wrong? No, we're not. It's not a matter of personal opinion. We're saying that we think that the action that is in discussion, the action is actually wrong, and it's not the way that it's supposed to be. And in order to make this claim, in order to make an objective claim, there needs to be two things. First, there needs to be an objective moral standard, and if there is no God, there is no standard. If relativism is true, we have no standard of right and wrong. There's no scoring system, so to speak. And second, so first we need an objective moral standard. Second, we need an objective moral standard giver. Where'd that standard come from? Where'd that scoring system come from? It has to come from somewhere or someone. And when we try to divorce our views on homosexuality or marriage or anything else for that matter from the existence of God in our Christian worldview, the arguments just fade away. Remember, guys, there is no neutrality here. There's no meeting people where they're at. That just doesn't exist. And I don't understand oftentimes when Christians, and Matt Walsh is a Christian, why would he go into this interview trying to meet Joe Rogan, who's not a Christian, I don't think, who's not a Christian, where he's at, so to speak, on a topic like marriage. You see, that marriage is something. Marriage is an institution that's been defined for us. We don't define marriage. And this was at the crux of the argument, whenever, not quite 10 years ago, but like whenever the Obergefell decision was rendered. This was at the crux of the argument in the cultural conversation, and I feel like maybe we were too soft on it. Marriage is something, just like an ashtray is something. Like you can redefine. You can say an ashtray is food, but it doesn't make it so. It doesn't make it good and nourishing to eat. You can't eat an ashtray. And the same thing with marriage. Marriage is something. It's defined by God. It's an institution that's been given by God. One man, one woman, one flesh, one life.